Morgan, how would you describe this holiday film for Loud House?
Well, this A Loud House Christmas is based off the animated show The Loud House, and it's more of a festive holiday Christmas movie. And it's a really heartwarming movie that I think all ages will definitely enjoy.
Mhm. And Jahzir, your character kind of gets roped into this whole scheming with his best friend to, get everyone back home for Christmas, make sure everyone enjoys the holiday together. So, how would you describe the adventures your character goes on in this film?
Well, I would describe them crazy. Definitely, it's action packed and fun packed. And yeah.
Now, Aubin and Catherine, you guys are siblings. So, what is that like for you guys to not only portray siblings on screen, but also get to work alongside your sister in real life?
Well, working with Aubin was a dream come true, to be honest. She's literally in the next room over for me. And it's so awesome to be able to share that bond with your sister on screen because it really carries over. And we got to kind of work out some improv scenes. We got to talk about it when we went home to the hotel room. And we just had some great chemistry on set, and it brought us closer as siblings. And that's a memory we're going to share forever, which is awesome.
Well, it was like really actually like fun because I think that we both helped each other and gave each other tips on how we could do things or be better as the character. And I really loved it because it was such a great experience to work with my sister. And I think it definitely brought us closer because filming a movie with your sister is just like a dream come true.
Loud House is a really beloved animated show on Nickelodeon. So you guys got to bring these characters to life in live action. So what was that like for you? Aubin, we'll start with you. What was that like for you to bring the character from, animation to live action?
I thought it was so fun. Not only the transformation to becoming Lucy with the haircut, the bangs, the makeup, it was so fun. But I'm also really happy that I got to do this because I thought it was such a cool experience to bring such a unique character and such a fun character to life. And I thought it was really cool.
Well, for me, it was actually super interesting because I almost got to bring two characters to life. I had my doll, Mr. Coconuts, and I had me. And it was really interesting because Luann is a character that a bunch of kids can relate to. She's spontaneous, she's herself. She gets to be a little bit of a prankster. And I have this ventriloquist doll, and I showed up on set the first day, and I knew nothing about this character besides like watching a few of the cartoons. They were like, here you go, you're going to be a professional ventriloquist on set. So, figure it out. And they gave me a little practice doll, and I was at home every night in my hotel room. But it was really cool getting to be two different characters that are so different. And it's like I got to play an alter ego of Luann and also be Luann. And going through the whole transformation, especially with my sister and the whole amazing cast, was really cool.
And you mentioned that you got to do some ventriloquy. So what was it like for you? I mean, that's kind of, everyone has their own objective in the film, but you have to also do this as well.
Well, it was really cool to be a ventriloquist because I've been doing voices ever since I was little. I'm actually the voice of Dima on Bubble Guppies for Nickelodeon. So getting to play these two different characters was really, really cool because Luann would be talking in a scene, but you also have to think about keeping Mr. Coconuts alive and what is he doing too? So I got to play two different characters while I was doing a scene. And yes, it's very hard, but ultimately I think it turned out great. And I got to learn a new skill of being a ventriloquist. And I think it carries over really nicely in the show with all the jokes and all the fun.
Mm-hmm. And Jahzir, this is not your first Christmas film. You've done another Christmas film before. So what was that like for you to step into a character that is already established, and bring that character from animation to life?
Well, I think it's more like seeing how Clyde is like observing the character and developing his personality and making it become yours. Like, let's say like how Clyde talks or how he would react to certain situations. I think all of that matters and is very important.
And Morgan, last but not least, what about you? What was that like for you to bring your character to life?
Well, Lynn is definitely the athletic type, and I'm too. So it was really cool how it like kind of intertwined together because we both love sports. And so it wasn't really forced, it just kind of came naturally. So it wasn't, I wasn't forced to be an athlete because, I already am. So it was just really cool, like how I can play like someone who I already am, and it just kind of really goes like naturally together, and it just goes like really well together too.
This film really explores trying to keep the Loud House traditions, the Loud family's traditions alive and going. So do you have any holiday traditions in your family that you like to celebrate every year?
In the Bradley house, we have a ton of different traditions. Every single tradition, we have our entire family, which is a surprisingly big family, come over on Christmas Eve. We have 4 elves on the shelves, one for every child. And I mean, you would be surprised the places they end up in our house. I think we saw one hanging from a chandelier on top of the ceiling one time.
The milk jug.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy, but our Christmas is filled with love, exactly like the Loud House is.
Same for my Thanksgiving, because my family, including all the siblings, we're full of cooks. So I like to cook deviled eggs on Thanksgiving. And I was thinking about theming it this year like Loud House characters, just in honor of Thanksgiving, because it's the day before the movie comes out. So I love cooking on Thanksgiving. So that's definitely a tradition that everybody in my family does.
During Christmas, me and my family are huge skiers and snowboarders. So we either go to Colorado or Utah or Wyoming, and we like are hardcore skiers. So we will like before Christmas, we will spend like 2 weeks in one of those places, and we'll just like ski the whole time. And it's so much fun just to like, and sometimes we'll bring our friends along too, and just to really like bond with each other. And it's just a really like fun time to just have some fun.
I had to give my character a present. Some new clothes. Like, they wear the outfit, like the same outfit every time. So, yeah, maybe something different.
Oh, definitely. I would give Luann the most amount of pranking stuff ever. I mean, when you see in the movie and you see her room is kitted out to the nines with unicycles. But I also think another puppet would be kind of cool. Friend Mr. Coconuts, that could be really awesome. And I think that's a cool character idea.
I would probably give my character a flock. I don't know if that's what you call it, but a flock of bats. Because I know she has one bat that she keeps on her arm called Fangs, but Fangs could get lonely. What if he wants like a partner? So why don't you just get like a big flock of bats, and Lucy can make some new friends, and they could all be a gang, and it'd be cool.
And did you guys do anything? I know you guys are filming, a holiday movie, not during the holidays. So did you do anything on set to kind of keep that Christmas spirit alive?
Well, we in one of the scenes, we actually one of the last scenes we went sledding, and it was this green screen, and we were all on this toboggan sled, all with each other, and it was so much fun to act it out. It wasn't as, I guess, festive, but it kind of just, it was really like warming to like be with each other and just bond with each other. And that was like one of the last shooting days, and it was so much fun.
So another thing that we did is we sang Christmas songs, actually. We had our own Loud House Christmas songs that are in the movie. We did a poem that we sang a little bit. So I thought that like the Christmas songs and all the decorations definitely like helped me get into the spirit, because the songs were so fun and they were talking about presents, Santa, all the fun festives. So I thought the songs and the decorations really got me in the mood.
Oh, but I think one of the best days where we had Christmas spirit was actually the first day we all got to film together, where we got a snow machine above the house and it was trickling down snow in the heat in Atlanta in 90 degrees. And we were in our coats and we were sweating and we had a snowball fight with each other, but we weren't comfortable with each other. So we were like, ah. And if we hit someone, we were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But that was like one of the best days of filming, even though we weren't as close yet. It was really, I think, the day we kind of all truly bonded with each other and really got into the groove of the movie, the Christmas family spirit. And that day was awesome.
Jahzir, I'm going to shoot this one over to you. So out of everyone on set, if you guys did a Secret Santa, who would be the first one to reveal who they got? Who would not be able to keep it a secret at all?
I would say Catherine. Yeah, more than Catherine.
I would probably give it up real quick.